Hello, everybody, and welcome to Phoenix CS League Season 10. I am Zachariah, and I am very happy, to be here today, casting Leo Gaming versus Recognized Talent in the semi-finals, our first semi-finals of the evening. If you do stay tuned in, we will have a second semi-finals tonight. I believe it'll be on Phoenix League B, that stream, but either way, we are going to be watching today, right now, Recognized Talent versus Leo Gaming. It will be a good one, I'm sure. Just waiting on the IP to come through. Both teams have already done the veto. We will be starting on Vertigo, which is, of course, it is the pick of Leo Gaming. Moving then swiftly on to Ancient, which is Recognized Talent's pick, which actually is one Leo Gaming are very, very solid on. In fact, if you cast your minds back about a week and a half ago, I actually casted Leo Gaming on Ancient there. Can't remember exactly who they were playing against. Let's have a look. They were playing against, I believe it may have been Ambidex. But yeah, it was Ambidex, wasn't it? They played on Ancient. They managed to win, I think, 16-7 or 16-6 or something in that range. They won pretty much all of their group games, actually, on Ancient. But today, of course, a best of three. And then finally, that decider map may well end up being Mirage. Starting on Vertigo, I'm not sure exactly how both teams are going to do moving forward and exactly how it's going to go. I'm just going to double check if I have the IP at this point, because obviously if I do, then there's no point me talking for all this long. But either way, Leo Gaming, they are a very, very strong side, and honestly, you'd expect to see them in the final. Of course, they did manage to win the entire competition last season in Season 9. Recognized talent, though, a lot of very young players on that team, 16, 17-year-olds, and they are very, very good. Puts me to shame, 23, and I can't play half as good as these guys. It's reflected as well in the average elo of this team, roughly sitting around 3,500, which is just ridiculous when you look at face it like that. Just looking for the IP now, guys. You'll have to bear with me. What I will do in the meantime as well, I will also bring up the Twitch chat, because why not, eh? And yeah, I mean, there's not really too much to say more than this. It's going to be an open game. Both teams have a chance to win this one, especially considering the way that both teams have managed to kind of show themselves so far across the tournament. They've both been very good, of course, both of them finishing top of their groups. But it really can go either way. I think it really does depend on who wins that first map on Vertigo. Obviously, starting on CT side, have a massive advantage. Recognized talent. It is a CT-sided map, but the Ts can pull strings. I say this, I think, about every single thing that we see. Matches, let's have a look. Yeah, currently still in the veto stage, but I do know which maps are coming up. And so, because these are so open still, because starting on the CT side is so strong, these newer maps, I say it every single time, it is all about CT aggression and how they do show it in different ways. Obviously, a standard spot to show it is on A ramp, playing 3 towards A, playing 1 on towards B, coming onto Vertigo. But we'll see, and I already see there's people in chat supporting Leo Gaming. Of course, Malkis, one of the Leo Gaming players, a very strong player as well, had a very, very good KD across this event. I was just looking before the game. He's been absolutely superb so far. Of course, a lot of the smaller teams have been removed in that group stage. Some of them actually kind of lost a couple of games very early on. A couple of them have been a little bit worse. I want to see some recognized talent fans in the chat as well, because at the moment all we've got is Leo Gaming fans. Of course, they are the better of the two teams on paper, I think it's fair to say, just by previous form across this event and how they've done in Season 9 so far. Just waiting for the ban to come through and the GoTV to be given to me. Will come in just a second. But yeah, if you are just joining us straight away, you should, for the first time, I should say, you should know we're starting on Vertigo, then moving on to Ancient, and then finally our decider map will be Mirage. In order, that is Leo Gaming's pick on Vertigo, RT's Real Talent's pick on Ancient, and then decider being Mirage. And I think I said this already, but RT, or Real Talent, choosing Ancient is a really bold pick considering how strong Leo Gaming have been on that map and how good they've been so far. They've just been absolutely ridiculous when they've been put onto that map, whether it's them, choosing to go onto it themselves or whether it's, another team forcing them towards it. They picked it, I think, for every single map they played in the group stage, and they won every single map. So it's certainly not going to be an easy choice of these, to get past them on Ancient. You'd assume that Leo do manage to pick that one up. And if they've picked Vertigo as their first pick, Real Talent need to have a very, very strong CT side to be able to get past them. That CT side is going to have to be really some of the best to see it. They're going to want to be winning 9-6, 10-5, something along those lines in order to really show just how strong they are. Just waiting on the veto. It will be another 10 minutes at the most, moving to 6:15. But it shouldn't be too long. And I would like to apologize quickly as well for the state of my room. I did try to clean it before this, but yeah, I've not done a very good job of it looking at the camera. I can see it on my other screen here. It is not clean, but hopefully you can look past that. We will be moving into the game screen very shortly, so you won't have to look at this anymore. But yeah, and I'll be able to stop talking about kind of everything that's gone on, and instead we'll actually get to see how these teams come out of the gates, because obviously that pistol round is going to be very, very important for both sides. Used to, of course, before the round update, it used to be a lot more important. We were looking at kind of along the lines of every single game, if you won the pistol round, you'd won the first 3 rounds, maybe 4 rounds if you were lucky. And that really got out of control then, obviously, with the loss bonus update and the way that they changed the way pistol rounds are important. I'm talking 3-4 years ago now, but the way that it worked and the way that they made the choice of changing these rounds, it meant that pistol round is now really only good for 2, sometimes 1 if there is a force in that first round. So yeah, just need the IP to be sent to me, and then I'm sorted. And yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Yeah, there we go. The title gets changed. I was thinking we're dealing with a bit of an old title, but either way, we will get that IP in just a second, and I will be able to stop just absolutely talking a load of rubbish about the game that's to come. Talking in terms of strats on Vertigo and what we might see moving forward very early on. I've just got the IP now. Sure that we've not got any sound coming through for you guys. Perfect. In terms of strats that we might see on Vertigo, of course, we're expecting to see a 3-1-1 for the CT side, talking 3 towards A, 1 towards mid, and 1 towards B, with a strong B anchor. No aggression shown towards the B site is usually how it's done. Very, very passive towards B. Mid usually has a little bit of aggression. Sometimes you'll see players move around in there, so you might see a 2-2-1 early on, but rare that you'll see kind of 3 stacking towards mid unless it is an eco round, and then the pistol, and then A ramp is really where it all goes on, and it's somewhere I think I'm going to highlight before the game so that you guys are aware to watch it and make sure that you're kind of paying attention to it as we move forward, just because A ramp is so important for both of these two teams. And any team that's playing on Vertigo, those smokes going down on towards ramp, the mollies that are landing behind them, super, super important for stopping that early aggression. The problem is, and I've seen it in a couple of UK events that I've been casting recently. I've just pinged somewhere. Give me 1 second. There we go. The reason that that kind of I've been watching it quite a lot, Vertigo, very recently, and I've been seeing a lot of kind of Vertigo games at a lot of different levels right now. One thing that we're seeing quite a lot is a difference between the way teams are using their early utility and what they might want to do later on in the round, specifically on that CT side, and kind of the way that they're thinking about using it. So the smoke goes down on ramp very early, Molotov will go behind it, then another smoke will go down to smoke it off again. These things will only last until, not even, more than a minute is left on the clock. And when you're waiting for that long, when you're throwing those smokes down, and when you're using so much utility, expending it so much, if the T's just sit passive on the ramp, they don't give away too much, they aren't spraying through that smoke, they just sit kind of towards the bridge in between T-spawn and the actual ramp itself, or the big box that's there, they can eke out rather a lot of utility just by making a little bit of noise. And by using that kind of late round pressure to get through, I think that's really the way that Leo Gaming are going to kind of absorb this defense very early on. So we'll see kind of exactly how both teams work around it, and how both teams do decide to kind of show up in this event so far, and how they work around that strategy, because of course the A ramp utility is very, very difficult to get through in certain amounts. And once again, I see yet another supporter of Leo Gaming in the chat. My word, this is a really stacked Leo Gaming chat right now. Of course, if you remember, they did win Season 9, so it is expected that everybody in the chat would be kind of rooting for that team. But you know what? I'm going to go against the grain. I'm going to go and kind of be on the side of recognized talent, just so that they have someone on their side, I guess, going into this event. Of course, I am going to cast this one unbiased as possible, and we will see how it kind of shakes out as the game goes on, because obviously if recognized talent just absolutely stuff it up on the CT side early on, it's unlikely that they're going to win moving forward. And then when they start on the T side on Ancient, which is a map that Leo Gaming are so strong on, it could all fall apart from them straight away. In terms of predictions and what I think is going to happen, this map really up in the air. But if I'm being honest, I think it's going to end either 2-0 to Leo Gaming if they do manage to take Vertigo, or 2-1, and it'll be the map that they lose will be Vertigo, because that one very much up for grabs, especially because recognized talent are starting on the CT side. Of course, there will be a reason that they've picked it right. Unfortunately, I've not been able to tune into all of the Leo Gaming games, really, that they've played so far across their seasons in a number of different tournaments, and I'm sure they will be participating in ESEA seasons moving forward as well, considering they are opening very shortly. But just waiting for all the players to join the server. We got 5 in here, but unfortunately they have not decided to play anything, and well, they've not decided to make their choices. They are still in the 1v1 element of the server. We'll be readying up very shortly, I'm sure, and we will be starting by 1:15. It will not be long until we begin. Of course, this time, different to the last time that I was casting this, because it's a best of 3. We are not going to be seeing a knife round. Recognized talent will be starting on the CT side no matter what happens. We will only be seeing a knife round if it does go all the way to Mirage. Then we finally get to see both of these teams duke it out in the field of knifing. But, you know, I'm hoping it goes to all 3 maps. It's always fun to watch all 3 maps. But, you know, we'll see, I guess. Can't really think of all that much more to talk about, if I'm being honest. I've kind of exhausted everything. Only had about 10 minutes of content planned for before the stream. I can talk about, I guess, recognized talent a little bit more. Of course, they did come top of their group. I kind of feel I've been maybe a little bit unfair to them at the start and categorizing Leo Gaming as kind of the favorites throughout this. Recognized talent are strong. They are good. A strong Scandinavian lineup of young players, and Scandinavian, I should say. They are very good. Swedish, Danish, I'm fairly sure, a lot of them. And I think Lancelot is from the UK, but very, very young in terms of, you know, their relative ability, considering they are very, very good. And it wouldn't surprise me if you see them, you know, in and around kind of the second tier of their CS kind of leagues and things by the time they're 20 or so, because they are so good at the game. Looking at, you know, their stats across this event and their stats just in general, they are a very strong team. Oh, there we go. I should say we are about to jump in. I'm just going to switch this one over. Recognized talent versus Leo Gaming. We are underway for the first round of the half. Pistol round for each of these players. No, they're running in towards me. It's because it's jumped in towards a knife round straight away. Malchus throwing his life away. No, they're just kind of wasting a little bit of time. Jumping off the side of the map. Recognized talent win the round. They will be able to pick the half. Battle recognized talent. Good luck to them. They will be starting on the CT side. Recognized Leo Gaming, sorry, on the T side. And we are underway for our first round of the event. Just going to move the chat out the way, just because it is fully in the way on my second monitor. Sorry about that one, but recognized talent to start on the CT side. Picking up a nade, a flash, and a lot of armor on a lot of these players. But Leo Gaming going very much in the other direction. Glocks picked up for all, only 2 of them with the armor. And a lot of utility indicates that it will be a late round play for some of these players. LDN stacked towards the B side of the map as well. He's in for a world of hurt. 5 players stacked outside of B, and not a single one of the recognized talent players is able to rotate quickly. But Leo Gaming taking this one slow. I'm afraid we don't have a Russian stream. No, it's just in English. But Malkis starts throwing in the Molotovs. The smokes come through as well, and this indicates to recognized talent that the bomb is going to go towards the B bomb site. RT as well, spamming through the smoke. Anchor picks up that first kill. Siren, sorry, picks that first kill up through the smoke and starts backing away. The smokes go down for the retake as well. Leo Gaming just making sure that nobody's able to push forward and in around these smokes and just taking their time, boosting over though. Malkis spraying through, hoping to maybe pick one up over the smoke, but not picking up anything. Lancelot with these dual Berettas is going to be very dangerous here, moving forward, but the retake, it's strong, 2 for 2 at the moment. Mur, though, picking up a lot of kills, and Leo Gaming, they take the first round. Recognized talent fall apart on the retake, and that's a lack of utility coming back to bite them. Recognized talent as well on the CT side, planning not to pick up any extra utility, although the flash is likely going to flash them aggressively in towards the Leo Gaming players and might be able to catch a couple of them out. Fenny following his teammate off, involved in that one, and well, now the push starts coming through for recognized talent, although they're set up very well. Mur just packing them down from far away. It's only Siren left. He needs to get a little bit lucky to pick anything up, and luck he does not have. Leo Gaming lose it. Leo Gaming win it, sorry. RT lose it. But finally, we get to see weapons bought, and this is what I was talking about before the game. I talked about how it used to be 3 rounds picked up. Now it's only 2. Recognized talent. They've got as much of a chance as Leo Gaming to win this one, although a lot of them without head armor against Mac 10s and Galils. Could come back to bite them. Just really depends how these players do decide to play around things. The smoke on ramp is a little bit biffed. Don't feel like that's purposeful unless there is the plan to smoke off the construction area completely and make them rush through that. Siren just holding here, and Malkis flashes team in towards middle. A lot of players pushing out, very aggressive and well side, and he gets that first fight. LDN goes down. They aren't expecting 2 players towards the site, though. Unfortunately, it's only a 1-for-1. RT once again on the retake. 3 players forced into this position. The Galil coming in useful. This is what I talked about the lack of head armor. Malkis gets 3 in middle. That's a superb little push through mid. RT, they're not set up for it in the slightest. Falling apart, melting away like a hot knife through butter. And considering Leo Gaming picked this map, they're showing exactly why they picked it. All of these guys doing very, very well. Solid nade coming forward. It actually doesn't really catch anybody, though. It was quite nice. Actually, RT are doing a strange little play here, where they're kind of playing slightly off the angle. No utility whatsoever. Doesn't work for them, though. A nice headshot by Lancelot, though. Superb little deagle shot through down ramp, and that's a bad choice to re-peek into that one. Satan's always going to pick up that kill. Straxy, though, peeking in with the deagle. This is where this level of player comes in very, very strong. Getting the kills with the deagles, the just one-shot headshot potential of them makes them pretty much as strong as an AK when used in the correct fashion. And for $700, it's not a bad pickup. Leo Gaming, though, they're slowly eking round on towards the A bomb site. It's opened it up. Straxy needs to get very lucky to get more than 1 kill. That's a nice headshot in towards middle. But Phobon and Fenny, they are set up in mid. On A, sorry. There's absolutely no way that Straxy gets any more from this round. God forbid. He does have 3 kills already and is just going to save this AK hiding on towards the B stairs. They're allowing this 4th round to disappear from them in hopes that the 5th round is a lot easier for them to pick up. And they do need a round soon, because if it gets to 6-7-0, it looks really quite desperate for them. And this is what a lot of players like about this map, and something that catches out players at lower ranks is that the bomb radius is a hell of a lot lower than normal maps. So you'll see people just hide in a corner. Some people try and run down all the way back towards T-spawn, and they die to the bomb. It's always fun to watch in low-level pugs. I should say as well, guys, just because this is only my 2nd stream for Phoenix CS League, and I have had to set up my OBS in a specific way. If there is anything that you guys can tell with audio or tech issues, anything like that, just give me a shout in the chat. I do have it up, and I will be able to amend those very quickly for you guys in the half, while there is a little bit of dead time. Leo Gaming, for the first 25 seconds of the round, throwing a lot of utility and a very good nade on towards Siren there that we got to see coming through. Straxy, though, getting a kill in towards mid. It stops it from being dangerous for them. Siren in a perfect position to get a kill. He whiffs just slightly. Fenny smoking up ramp, though. This is, I guess, the smoke that I saw before, and the one that we saw before coming out from Leo Gaming. They are going to be able to peek in and around that smoke and use it as a one-way. Hoping RT to maybe get a couple more picks. And if they can get those picks, it's going to be a much, much easier retake. Siren, though, only on 5 HP still. Lancelot on 97, taking a little bit of damage, but puts him within one-shot headshot range of the M4, especially after that nade comes through and does quite a lot of damage to him. This smoke, going to smoke off the left-hand side of the site when it does come through. The Molotov, though, well-timed from Lancelot to stop them from pushing forward aggressively. And, well, RT have pushed in very, very aggro. Only 20 seconds left on the clock. Mer gets that first kill on Lancelot. Very important for them pushing forward, but the bomb is slow coming through. Only 10 seconds left on. At least it's going to go down. The nades, they're ill-timed from RT. They've done a lot of damage in the meantime, though, to the Leo Gaming players as they start pushing forward. And a nice kill through the smoke on Mer, who tries to back away, but not enough time. And Phobin's in a very solid spot to maybe pick up a couple of kills here. It's a very cheeky spot as well. He gets that first kill on the player pushing forward. Straxy goes down to Malchus as well. The kills trading 1 for 1 for 1 at the moment. Siren, the one player that's left alive. And Siren gets that kill, recognized talent. They take their first round of the map. The 5th round goes to them. And this is why they ecoed the AWP, picked up as well. Invaluable for them. Unfortunately, though, 3 players dying puts them in a dicey spot economy-wise moving forward. They actually decide to double AWP, which is shocking on this map. You rarely see it. I think if you'll remember when this map first came out, albeit very different to how it is now. If you remember the Kenny S clips from back in the day about how little he enjoyed AWPing on this map. It's not changed all that much since then. CT side AWPers do struggle rather a lot. It isn't actually the easiest map to AWP on, just because of the number of close angles that do exist. If you are going to AWP, it's towards mid or towards the A site, although A, again, a little bit dicey considering the number of smokes that can go down. If you are AWPing, you're going to be AWPing aggressive and early on. This time, Leo, they're sitting passive too towards middle as well. They don't realize, really, if you look in the top left, just how close they are to a player around the corner sliding. We've changed to him now. He's just hoping to maybe pick up a kill, and Siren in a perfect spot to maybe get one of himself. LDN chiming in with a kill on the AWP as well. Siren gets the kill, though, and actually manages to get away with the AK. 2 players for Leo going down very, very quickly. Recognized talent, perfectly positioned to get even more kills. It's finally coming up trumps for them. They're finally getting something that they want to get. Lancelot in a perfect position to get that kill on Fenny as well. And yet another kill. This could end up being a very clean round for recognized talent. This will be exactly what they need. If all 5 players stay alive, Flash coming through might bait out some shots from Malchus on the AWP. Lancelot just needs to hide A little bit more passive. The time that's left on the clock, they know that the AWP is there now. It has been called, and that is a completely clean round for RT. Des picks it up. Leo Gaming, they lose a second one. The deficit reduced to 2 for RT. And it is exactly what they needed. The economy looks a hell of a lot better now. And if they get another clean round, it's all coming up recognized talent. Once again, against 2 AWPs, the possibility of a rush is really on the clock. I love throwing the bomb down there. It's such a smart little play to just chuck the bomb away. Yeah, Gaming actually playing this one passive against the AWPs. I don't think maybe they don't realize that there are 2 of them. A 1-for-1 trade favors the T's at the moment, but really strong recognized talent with the utility that they're throwing. Once again, another kill for Lancelot, who's been so strong, the UK player playing in and around this alleyway. He's looked good. Leo haven't been able to deal with it. He's been very, very dynamic with the nades that he's thrown. Molotov maybe going to catch him out. Siren in a strong position to maybe get a couple of kills as they push forward. We've seen a nade go into this exact position earlier on, though. Bomb is going towards B. I'm not exactly sure why the auto director is showing us all the way over here. And, well, there we go. He's well positioned for both of those kills. He gets one. Knows that there is a second one there. Will be calling that across to his teammate. The CTs will be rotating in. Although Phoban picks up a kill early on. And the Flash going to facilitate a push in towards the B-bomb site. If they are a little bit quicker, they're playing a little bit slow. They're not really fast enough to be able to get the bomb down quickly. Although the smoke does help them at least. The nade going to do a hell of a lot of damage. They are able to see over that smoke. Lancelot getting yet another one. And almost able to get a third. Mer picks it up, though. The CT's very strong. Leo Gaming aren't doing as good a job as they were earlier on in the rounds. It's been clean, really, for recognized talent, and I think it all comes from that man, Lancelot, who has been so, so good. I can just show the scoreboard. You'll see a couple of players are muted. They've been a little bit naughty so far, but Lancelot has been very, very strong, although holding up that scoreboard. I'm missing Phoban getting a nice little headshot. They are playing 2 towards B, which I said isn't something you see all that often. It's just so that AWP can get early picks towards the B-bomb site, although this time it's not worked out for them. LDN getting some pressure applied to him in mid as well. Has to back away. Leo Gaming have taken a lot of space that they know what to do with now. 30 seconds into the round, they've got the map open. They know that they don't have to push any more aggressive, and they're just sitting and making recognized talent sweat just that little bit. The B-bomb site ripe for the picking. All of them hiding towards here. The AWPer well positioned to maybe get a kill. And there are actually 2 AWPs towards this position. Whether the boost is going to catch anybody out. The kill actually. Was that Phoban getting a kill on the AWP? He gets one round the back of the bomb site. There's only 1 player left towards here. 2 actually have managed to rotate in. Lancelot only getting 1 kill. Decides to pick up the AWP for the players that are pushing forward and whiffing a little bit on a couple of the shots. They line up though for Nest, who gets 2. Dropped down to 26 HP. Only 1 bullet away from death. But Leo Gaming, they fall apart. They get the bomb site, but they over push. They over aggress on towards the AWPers. They lose the round. And while they probably weren't expecting to win it at the start, when they're playing a 4 versus 2, they probably should have won. Leo Gaming, they've lost 2 instantly. I didn't even see it. It was that quick. Falling behind. And well, since this game is so close, I think we're going to be looking... Realistically, Leo are going to want 6-7 rounds in order to make this one close. Malkis does pick up a kill on the strong player in Lancelot. Gaming They actually, nice kills coming through for Recognized Talent. 2 in quick succession. There's only 1 player left alive in Foban. He needs to get one quickly in order to really do anything. Well, in a 4 versus 1 with the bomb down in front of them. Oh no, the bomb actually safe for now, but still, it's not simple. LDN gets the kill. Recognized Talent, they go ahead for the first time in this game. 5 in a row now. Starting to look a little bit desperate for Recognized Talent as well. It's going to be a difficult uphill battle, really, for these players, especially when they're running into the Molotovs like that. The molly in mid, something I've personally learned the hard way, is that it's not actually that good at stopping rushes. It's just if you do take the... Oh, I'm dropping a lot of frames. Give me 1 second, guys. I will not be too long. I need to make sure exactly why these frames are dropping because I don't want this to be happening for you guys. I will leave the stream running, but I need to make sure that this isn't an issue that's going to stick around. Sorry about that one, guys. And the frames are still dropping. I actually have literally no idea why, guys. Oh, no. I think this is likely coming through on your end, right? Just double check and make sure that this is as bad as I think it is, because this is absolutely horrible. Malkis picks up the first kill on Recognized Talent for the first time. Leo Gaming, they look solid. Recognized Talent waiting for players to push forward in towards. Their hands. Recognized Talent losing a lot of players in advance. Leo Gaming left in a solid position, but we've seen them lose from here before. Recognized Talent, they're going to need to push in aggressively. 3 players versus 4 as the bomb goes down. It's not an optimum retake for them. At least they've got kits in towards a lot of these players, although you say it at the same time, they're really going to struggle to get much done at this point. And well, the 1-for-1 trades going through. LDN, the 1 player left alive in a 1 versus 2. Both of these players playing around the white. It's going to be difficult for him to get much done from this one. He starts defusing the bomb, though. They're missing the shots. Leo Gaming, they're not getting this one. The bomb gets defused. How has that happened? How? Leo, they've completely biffed it at the end. And 3 rounds start to appear between both of these 2 teams. That's got to be tilting for a lot of these players. At least the bomb went down, but my word, they might want to use a timeout. Recognized Talent getting 2 kills quickly as well. Just looking at the stream, it isn't the best, and I am sorry, but there's really nothing I can do about these frame drops. They are dropping quite a lot of them. I'm just going to make sure that no one's that I can stop this. I'm going to try and stop this myself. Nice kill, though, for Leo Gaming. The flash coming over as well. Catches out Lancelot. And, well, a 5 versus 3 turns back to a 3 versus 3 with 40 seconds left on the clock. Although 2 players are in towards this position. The Molotov, well positioned. Nice flash over from a teammate there as Phobin gets a kill. And, well, the bomb able to go down. LDN on 5 HP. Oh, no, no, no! LDN, he's come from behind. At least he only gets 1. Siren, he's caught out 1 versus 2. Needs to get these 2 kills quick. He's made a lot of noise. The nade comes through, does a fair whack of damage. The player that's underneath him is surely going to catch him out. Mer just hiding in this smoke. Pushes in and around. Yeah, there we go. Leo Gaming pick up their 5th round. And I think they can be happy with that one. There's every chance that Leo picked this round up as well, considering the utility and the money on a lot of these players. The pistols, nice kills from Leo, although we've seen them lose from this position before, and I don't want to say that they're bottling it, but at the moment they've really struggled late on in the rounds against these pistols. Recognized Talent have done a good job, and well, Dex starts it off with a nice headshot on towards Slyden. Like I said, guys, I'm still actively working on reducing these frame drops. And I know that it is a little distracting, but it's annoying me as much as it is you. Something's going on. And I can't get to the bottom of it. I think someone in my house is downloading something and refused to stop, which is nice of them. Leo Gaming, they start pushing on towards the A-bomb site. All the players pushing forward, and this time there isn't a flank player coming through to kill them. This time well-positioned as well, and well-trained on a lot of these players in order to hope that nobody does push in behind. Recognized Talent in for a hell of a job pushing forward to get any of these kills. And Straxy gets a nice headshot onto Mer, who's been standing in a very difficult position, just kind of staying very open for a long time. And that is a hell of a lot closer than it should have been. 3 players die for Leo Gaming, but they pick up that all-important 6th round. And even if they do lose this half now, at least they know they're only going to lose it 9-6 at the worst. I think probably hoping for a bit better than that, though. 8-7 is on their minds. Well, this will be a great way to start it if they are able to get the kills. And if they are able to stop it, then, well, that means a lot to them. Straxy taking a lot less damage than I thought he would at that point. Good nade. Over, but doesn't actually get anybody. They've been throwing it very consistently, so it's at the point now where it's kind of expected at this point. And, well, Siren gets a nice kill. The nade comes through to do a lot of damage to a teammate. And Leo Gaming already a man down. That's a cheeky spam there. If you are playing at home, if you are going to jump into some CS tonight, that's one that you always love to see. Players spamming through that gap in the wall. It's somewhere where you can spam. It just shoots into the close position when players try and just take little peeks forward. You are able to maybe catch a head at that point. T's once again going to Old Reliable and looking towards B, where they've been caught out so many times before. One thing that I wasn't expecting coming into this was just how strong Recognized Talent go for a 2-1-2, really. Every single round they play 2 towards B. And, well, Siren in a perfect position to pick up some kills. He only gets 2, though. 3 for 2 trades turns it into a 2 versus 2. Does Recognized Talent make that a 2 versus 1? There's only 1 player left alive in Lancelot. And on the FAMAS coming in from his favoured position on the boost spot. Starts hunting for maybe one of the 2 players, although he's not getting anything faced into him at the moment. Catches one out in Malchus, who goes too aggressive. Leo Gaming pick up a round. And, well, now it's very up in the air as to who wins the half, and therefore who wins the game. Recognized Talent, of course, started on the CT side, but it's Leo Gaming's map pick, so Leo Gaming certainly going to want to win this one. That's an aggressive push from Recognized Talent, although the AK's well positioned this time to get a couple of kills. Fenny as well, he's going to get this guy pushing through the ladder room. RT, they've pretty much lost this round before it's even started. 20 seconds have gone, and 3 players have died. Not a great way to end the half for them. It's really going to take a miracle from Lancelot to win this one. He's gone to King Arthur. He's hoping for the sword to be given to him. It's unlikely it does. 100 HP, the one boon that he has. I guess he's got a little bit of utility as well, but Phobin well positioned to get a kill. Is he going to swing? He swings. He gets the one tap. Leo Gaming win the half after throwing a little bit of the second part of it. I'm just going to make sure as well, while we got some off time, that I am not... I don't have anything on download myself, because that would be very embarrassing at this point if it was me. Don't know why this is happening then, guys, because, yeah, this is really killing my internet performance. But either way, Recognized Talent now on the T side. Leo Gaming positioning a lot of players in towards A. And, well, what they don't know is they're playing against the B rush. Not a B rush, actually. Recognized Talent taking it slow. Sitting a little bit slower, and, well, you have to wonder what they've seen that it makes them want to do this. The smoke's finally come through. The Molotov goes down on the back pillar. Well, one thing that I do know is going to happen is the bomb is more than likely going to go down. It's whether the retake will be competent enough from Leo Gaming. And, well, that's a solid start as the first kill gets found. Malchus as well, hoping for a second one as they start pushing forward. Gets more than a second one. Gets 3 moving forward. Leo Gaming, they only need 1 more to find. There's a player in behind white. And Malchus picks up its 4th of the round. Leo Gaming win that one easy peasy. It's like Recognized Talent weren't even there. They forced up, though, because they did get the bomb down. They are playing it slow, and they are going to pick up some Galils. Sliding it, he's going to have to get a lot of kills for this to be worth it. Only gets 1. His teammate in Malchus only gets 1 of his own as well. 2 for 2. It favours the T's. It stretches the CT's thin. They aren't going to have as much info as they were hoping for. They're only really going to be able to play a 1-1-1 on A, mid, and B. Need to rotate. The bomb is more than likely going to go down unless one of them can pull a monster play out of nowhere. There is one towards this site. I believe Mur, who has to get 3 kills for this to be worth it. It's actually Phobin who gets 1. Flashes high above himself. The bomb does start to go down, although Strexy just trying to bait out the player moving forward. A solid flash. Phobin, he doesn't know the player's there. Still manages to get the kill. Leo Gaming take the round. And that was a monster play from well assisted with the flashes over mid as well. Recognized Talent weren't ready for it. And once again, Leo Gaming start off the second half as strong as they did the first. This is a far closer game than maybe I was expecting. The Molotov down in middle to stop a rush from coming through, although it's not going to happen. Phobin as well, pushing his luck just a little bit. Knows now that all players are towards mid or A. We'll be calling that to his team, who are kind of in a bit of a world of hurt, although Siren is holding for players to push aggressively in behind. The flash comes through. A nice kill. Fenny as well, hoping for a couple more. 1 for 4 trade is really not good enough for Recognized Talent. Although Siren getting that kill on the flank player, you will be happy enough with that. He needs to get maybe 1 more for this round to be worth it in terms of the economy destruction powers of the T side, which I think they'll be hoping for. Fenny in a good position to get this kill, though. Well, Siren, I'm sure he'll be happy to get 1 on the player coming in from the flank, and Leo Gaming won't be happy that they did lose 2 players. But the money now equalized, and RT once again get their first round of the half to kind of equal buy against these guys. This time, unfortunately, they didn't get the bomb down, so there is no AWP coming out for recognized talent. I know that they do enjoy picking up sometimes 2 AWPs on a lot of these players. Mers pushed aggressive through, gets 1 kill, hoping for a second as well, as Des takes a little bit of damage to a Molotov that absolutely was not anywhere near him. CT's with 3 towards 8. That's such a good nade. It does so much damage to the smoke. The headshot just to add salt to the wound. 2 headshots. Straxy gets 1 in return. The bomb goes down. This A ramp hold is disgusting from Leo. And I guess this is why they picked the map, not for the efficacy of their T side, but for the strength of their CT. Finally, we get a timeout. Something that plagues CS often at this level is that we don't see a lot of timeouts coming through. I know from a lot of things I've done, I mean, even, you know, up to kind of B tier, you don't really see many timeouts coming through. Only A and S tier, they really use them as well as they should. And I know that RT actually do have a coach as well. The T side do have a coach behind them. So, really no excuse. They should be calling these more often, and well, they do have 4, so they're going to want to reduce the 5-round deficit. I mean, already 12 rounds is very, very good for Leo Gaming. Before, though, we've seen them have 4 rounds in the first half and then lose against pistols. So there's every chance if they get too aggressive, if they get too stuck on something, well, they may well lose it. It's happened before, and well, they've immediately lost the A ramp. RT, for the first time, have got more of the A ramp than they've ever had before. The spam comes through. Unlucky not to get a head involved in that one. The Molotov as well. Going to catch Test out just slightly and prompt actually to push in towards the A bomb site. Picks up 1, looking for a second as well. And Leo Gaming only go 2 for 1. The bomb going down. Recognized talent once again on the pistols. Once again, showing just how strong they are. The Molotov not particularly good either. And well, M4 picked up the recognized talent. They need to get a kill fast, Leo Gaming, or they are going to lose this round. The bomb is down. It's ticking away. They've got 3 kits at least. York not well spotted for this one. The smoke as well, doubling up. Yeah, in a strong position. We've seen him utilize this before, and once again gets a kill. Leo Gaming, they fold. What is it about the 5th round that they can't achieve right now? They're really, really awful at it. And they get the kill on the exit, but too aggressive, a poor hold, and recognized talent take advantage of it to get their 9th round on the board. Sorry, their 8th round on the board. You gotta wonder what the thought process is for the CTs and what they are planning to do to kind of stop that from happening again. They've gone more aggressive in the other rounds in the past. And it's worked. That round, they went far too aggressive, and it absolutely did not. Solid Molotov in towards middle just to stop pushes from coming through. The 1-for-1 trade, or not even 1-for-1, 1-for-0 allows the T's, especially with an AWP on side, be quite happy with the way the round's proceeding and the way that it's going. Fenny as well, going to spot players out. Calls for his teammate that there is an A push coming through, and it is coming through quickly. Recognized talent starting to go towards this site. The smoke goes down on that left-hand side. A little bit different to the way that it's normally thrown, a little bit low. Kind of wonder how close that's getting at that point. Dest trading 1-for-1, gets that first kill on Mur. The kill coming through with the AWP as well. Another kill from Malkis. Oh, that's so good with the AWP, just jumping in and around, getting one and a second. The time isn't good though. Lancelot getting yet another kill, backing away. Gaming, Malkis needs to be lucky with this AWP in order to win the round. He is lucky. Lancelot starts to stick the plant. Leo Gaming pick up their 13th. The AWP saved as well. The Ukrainian wins the round for his teammates. Looks so strong. Nice kill in mid to start the round off. LDN, actually, well, that's 3 kills. 2 kills gone instantly. Recognized talent opening up the round. Kind of part of their prerogative at the moment, like the lions in their logo. They are biting off heads very early on into the rounds. It's whether they got the stamina late on to actually win these. Leo have had some really strong holds. I think both of these guys have got lions in their logos, which, I guess only one of them could stay in the competition. A best of 3, of course, in the semi-finals. Means that only one of these two teams can actually win. The smoke goes down on towards the generator and opens it up a little bit more. Recognized talent. They've only got to get 1 kill on this site to open it up. Actually, 2 now as Fenny's rotated in aggressively, playing around that generator. Well, the one player that's left in middle in Mert needs to get a kill quick, or likely not going to win this one. Has to play around the smokes. Lancelot trained in on his position as well. Gets the kill. Rounds traded 1-for-1 at the moment. Obviously, the team that's ahead is going to prefer that one, but the T's slowly eating away at the CT economy. Not going to be a buy for the Leo guys this time. They are just going to stay on USPs. 1 player on the Deagle in Fenny. P250 picked up for Mur. Picked up Malkis. Hoping to maybe get something round on ramp. Nothing picked up for him though. Now it's given away the buy as well. Malkis, they know exactly how much he's got. Nice headshot there on Dest. I absolutely love to see those. Just ripping off heads from range. Close range, I should say. Rexy hoping for something. Not getting anything, though. No one giving away their position early on. I say that. Player comes in behind. Leo Gaming, 1 versus 4. 1 player on the USP. Make that 0 players on a USP. Leo Gaming, they lose the round expectedly as well. Gonna be happy to just get 1. Although they maybe wanted a little bit more damage to come through, especially against the players that they were against. Finally, we see an equal footing round, although the CTs have very, very little utility to work with. All of them kind of forced onto, 1 smoke, 1 molly. It's really not enough for late round. I think the T's are going to notice this one as well. You were going to bet all. I would bet all on recognized talent for this round because this is really going to be so, so difficult for them. The nade comes through onto the wood and it's not going to see anyone, although it does give away that Strexy is towards this position and might catch player on the white out. Although his teammate and helping him out. Poking over as well. Leo, they decide to go more aggressive. Take a little bit more room, although that does use one of those very valuable pieces of utility. You can see it. You look on the left. I don't really know why it's just like I did change that. But there we go. Malkis picking up 2 kills. I'm going to have to change the HUD before the second game, if you'll bear with me for when that happens. But Leo Gaming, they get the first 2 kills. Just starts off the round Phobe, and he might catch up a player in mid. Well, he does. LDN goes down. Also, the flashes come through. Siren dies through the smoke. It's Sladen pushing forward, picking up the kill over the smoke. Leo Gaming get that all-important 14th. They need a 15th to take it to overtime at least, but looking very strong at the moment. If they can win this game, I will be surprised to recognize talent, because their T side has certainly not been as strong as their CT. He goes down. That's going to do some damage as well. Phoben using the utility that he has, although once again using a lot of it very, very early. Nice kill in mid from LDN, hoping to maybe pick up some more. The Molotov catches him out as Sladen on the generator holding towards mid. The 2 players that are here, Fenny as well, very aggressively gets one, hoping for a second one. A well-controlled spray to pick up the second player that pushes through. Dest losing his life on top of Siren on ramp without anything to show for it. Straxi and Lancelot, the 2 players left alive to stop Leo from going to 15. Fenny in a great spot to get 2, I thought. Straxi on 8 HP, he should be easy to go down. He's going to need a lot of luck to get anything done. With the AK, anything's possible, except that, it seems. 15 rounds for Leo Gaming. Match point for them for their first match. Oh, sorry, match point? Map point, I should say, for their first map. Of course, Leo Gaming's pick, so you would expect them to win it. Ancient, going to be very much an uphill battle for recognized talent as well. Maybe speaking a little too soon, though, as there is always a chance that Leo Gaming do choke just a little bit, especially with Phoben as aggressively positioned as he is. A smoke goes down on towards B, and hoping that nobody really checks this position, although made a hell of a lot of noise very early on. Flash is coming through. And GG's already coming through in the chat. This is already how confident people are that this is all she wrote. Leo Gaming holding very, very aggressively towards B. There are 2 players here as well. Bomb gets dropped. 40 seconds left on the clock. It seems like they were going towards the B bomb site. It's really the only position that they've got any sort of knowledge towards, but I'm going to try and open A and hope that something opens up for them. Dest flashing his teammate forward, hoping to catch somebody off, although Flash doesn't catch anybody, unfortunately. Malkis takes a lot of damage in that exchange, and Lancelot actually picks a kill up on him in the meantime. Starts running away, although making a hell of a lot of noise. Leo surely going to have heard that one, and surely going to be able to back away. The smoke goes over. Sliden just backs away towards B, and Straxi going to need some luck to pick up that kill. Does get the kill on Mur with the AK. There is always a chance that recognized talent pick this round up now, although with 20 seconds left on the clock. Fenny playing in and around people. LDN picking up kills. I don't know why this isn't showing us different players right now. LDN. 2. Phoben have to get lucky to win this round. 2 players left alive. Starts pushing forward. Has flanked. Bomb is planted for both of these 2 recognized talent players, and he's stepped now. Made so much noise. Leo Gaming, they're going to have to get so lucky, and well, that's a little bit of luck, and there's the luck over. Leo Gaming, they win the first map. It's their pick, but 16-10 on the first one. Recognized talent fold in the second half. We will be going to Ancient for our second map, but Vertigo goes the way of Leo Gaming. Recognized talent need to win the next map to stay in the competition. Very well played from them. But that is all we've got for that first map. We get a little bit more, but in the meantime, I'm going to try and solve these ping issues while we get the the map change because I'm seeing I've dropped 21% of my frames so far. I'm just hoping that that I can see exactly what it is that's happening on my side for this to be so difficult. A solid first step indeed for Leo Gaming. A very solid game as well. Recognized talent putting in a really strong shift on their CT side. Unfortunately, only winning 3 on their T side. Really not good enough for them. And considering they're starting on the T side on the next map on Ancient, they're going to need a hell of a lot better strats. And just talking about Ancient and what we might see, and what we could see on Ancient coming forward, what exactly could come up, and what people might be trying to do as we go on to Ancient. Obviously, mid control very, very important for both teams. Usually, B is kind of the site of a lot of rushes, and A site number of those kind of slower plays across the rounds. Sometimes, obviously, smoke's going down on Donut and on back towards Orb can be set up just in CT spawn on Ancient. Managed to get kills on towards that A-bomb site. So it will be interesting just to see exactly kind of how these two teams play it. Just trying to exactly what, potentially because Facet's open, we'll see exactly. There's a couple of things on my end and see kind of what I can do to make sure that this is a little bit cleaner for everybody. Kind of on your end, because I saw just how bad the lag was. I did to the stream. You can see on there 21% frames have been lost. Just by the way, there will be a short break before these players come through. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to throw it to a short break just so that I get a little bit of time to kind of adjust my voice just a little bit. So I will be just 2 minutes. Game starts, and I will be back in just a second. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Phoenix League Season 10. I am Zakarawanya. I am not going to hold us up for much longer because we are already starting very, very shortly. But either way, I just want to quickly talk about exactly the lineup that we're seeing today and the matchup that we've got today because we are about to jump into our second map on Ancient. Yeah, we're watching at the moment Leo Gaming versus Recognized Talent. Both of these two teams in the semi-finals, our first semi-finals of the night. On our second map, the first map, of course, on Vertigo, going in favor of Leo Gaming. Second map, Recognized Talent's pick on Ancient. Exactly what happens moving forward. Recognized Talent starting on the T side. Going to be far, far more difficult for them moving forward. They're going to need at least 6 or 7 rounds on that T side to hope that they've got a chance of really staying in this tournament. Unless something goes remarkably wrong for Leo Gaming. Of course, stuff that we saw on the last map's very difficult to kind of tell exactly if it'll translate to Ancient or not, but I think we saw some sloppy plays from a lot of these players, a couple of them making, mistakes again and again, I would say, in terms of those eco rounds, those anti-eco rounds especially. They found them very difficult to play against. Leo Gaming especially losing, I think, 3 anti-eco rounds across the game, so always a chance that we see a similar thing happen again. Either way, we will be jumping into the matchup very, very shortly. In fact, I say very, very shortly. We're jumping into it now. Leo Gaming versus Recognized Talent. Leo Gaming starting on the CT side. I need to unmute the audio input, and I'm also going to open up the chat on my end just so that I can see it. Leo Gaming versus Recognized Talent. And a lot of utility. It looks like it's going to be picked up for the RT side. The T's actually the timeout straight. Get back. They've instantly called a timeout. I was ready to start casting. Turns out these teams, they're not really interested in that. They want to spend a little bit of time, get an idea for what's going forward. I mean, it makes perfect sense to Recognized Talent to use this time to kind of think a little bit, right? Because they've had a bit of a struggle for that first map, and, well, they're out of the tournament if they lose this one. So, hoping that they can win it. I'm sure of that. Hoping that take map 2, sorry. Because if they don't, we're not going to see Mirage. We're not going to see that decider map. Fix the HUD as well. You can see that Phoenix League Season 10, semi-final 1. Actually up on the screen this time. Well, it starts off with an aggressive push in towards middle. Recognized Talent with a smoke down on actually that mid position. They're getting 2 kills in quick succession in towards Cubby and a number of other positions. They push him from behind from Phoban. It's a bit of a whiff. Only gets 1 for 1. Mur and Sladen with a hell of a lot to do at this point. A bomb goes down on B. It's not just... I mean, there's no chance, right? Sladen, a 1 versus 4. Needs to pick off a lot of heads to win this one. The T side, they've come in so strong. They've looked so good. Sladen hoping that a player pushes too aggressively. He does. Does end up picking off that head, but I think he's just going to save the armor and play with a P250 in the next round. They really fell apart, Leo Gaming, as well. They really just weren't good enough, I'll say. I mean, they just didn't look strong. Really poor mid setup. The players not playing around one another. The 1-for-1 trades were being taken. Well, T's will take that all day. If that stays, well, the way that it is, I'm sure they'll be very happy with that. And I'm sure they'll take that one right to the bank. Have actually forced into this round. You can see we've got a scout on one of the players. We got D-Eagles on a lot of the others. Elkis just holding towards A and thinking that Darty players are going to go towards A. A smoke goes down on middle eventually. think actually they've gambled in the perfect way here. The T's are moving towards the A bomb site. There are 2 players still on B, but they have completely given up mid, and they're right to do so. Because Fenny, no, he looks away. Oh no! That would have been such an easy kill. Sladen's still in and around the site. Fenny does eventually get a kill. Malkis picking them up as well from Temple, getting 2, getting pushed aggressively though. A lot of damage coming through. Strexy needs these kills and he needs them faster. 1 versus 2 scenario. He's only got 29 HP, picks up 1, but there's a kill. Phoban wins it. Leo Gaming, they chance it in just the right way. Recognize talent, they fall apart. And that's a good way to make your presence known on the second map. That is unbelievable from these Leo Gaming players. That is ridiculous that they managed to pick up those kills. Playing perfectly as a team together to get them. And I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a round that's executed really better than that one, especially sort of at the early parts of it, although a little bit disappointing from Fenny, who was playing around at that point. Sladen playing in the same position that he was playing in before, and Lancelot starts pushing in aggressively. Sladen really lucky to get 1. Well, the A bomb site has been taken already for these Leo players. They've already got temple control. They're pushing it even more aggressively, just spraying through that smoke and doing a lot of damage. Malkis loses his head with that M4A1S, at least able to be picked up. The bomb ticking away. 2 coming in from CT, 1 from Donut, and the smoke's finally starting to dissipate. Whether they've got enough time to take it, they need to do this within about 10 seconds. Trading 1-for-1. Sladen, though, or Siren, sorry, getting 2. And he needs to get these 2 kills very quickly. He's not got any time. Well, decides to back away. RT doing just as good a job on the A bomb site, or the B bomb site, sorry. Please get these 2 mixed up. The B bomb site, as Leo Gaming did in the previous round. Yeah, the A-bomb site. Yeah. So my brain's going a little bit at the moment, but they've done a good job. Either way. Regardless, they've done a good job. Double kill in mid, 1-for-1 trades coming through as RT open it up and do a lot of damage on towards Malkis as well in middle. Only 3 Deagles and an M4 left alive for Leo Gaming. Has been volleyed off. He opts to go for the more aggressive push coming through. His teammate chiming in with a little bit of damage of his own. This does have the trade-off of having the B-bomb site completely opened, although Mur in a good spot to maybe pick a couple up. He gets 1. LDN hoping for the spray transfer, and in 3 versus 1 with 3 HP. The player coming in from long gets the kill on him, and runs straight in 1-for-1 right now. Leo Gaming, they get it again. This time they save a lot of AKs. How is this happening? It's so consistent. Push through that smoke. Look at them. Recognize talent. They've all pushed through the smoke. Nice double kill for Mur. Bomb gonna go down open. It means it can't be sprayed down through dark. That is what they're hoping for. I don't really understand how this has happened. Kill. How has that happened? Malkis, all blind, gets 1 on long. Damage coming through as well. Trading. Kill from Sladen. Phoban as well. Pushing through. The bomb gonna be defused. And this time, Leo don't let it go from their clutches. The bomb going down for recognized talent, though. Leo's to potentially force this round. they've decided actually not to force. They've kind of stayed low because they are aware, of course, how the economy is. Those double mollies, very standard in middle as well, hoping to potentially catch a couple of players out, although I would be surprised if it does happen. And, well, what a spray down there from Malkis. He's going to push more aggressive as well. He's hoping to pick up more kills. Whether he gets them is the question. Rexy starts pushing towards the A-bomb site. And, well, this is the only place, really, that they can go. The bomb is potentially going to be able to go down. They continue, actually, their run moving through. They're hoping to pick Mer off, although Mer, he's well positioned. He does get a couple of those kills as they come through. Leo double the amount of rounds that they've got on recognized talent. And just by the amount of Russian in the chat, Russian language and people speaking in Russian, I can very safely assume that you guys are Leo Gaming fans that are here today because, of course, Leo Gaming have a core Ukrainian lineup. Well, you'll be glad to see just how well they're doing. 4-2, and they have won the first map. You can see it. Can't see it. Won the first map, but they have. Fenny picking up 2 kills on players with full utility. That flash really not good enough into middle. Hoping really that it was. Foban, though, getting a nice kill in middle. Superb little headshot swinging for a second as well. There's no end in sight for the frustration that recognized talent have got to be feeling at the moment. The one player left alive sitting on it with the bomb. A nice double headshot. Of course, you're Ukrainian as well. I'm well aware it's a Ukrainian lineup. I'm just talking about the language. I assume that is the Russian language. I assume potentially speaking in Ukrainian as well. But yeah, well aware that Leo Gaming is Ukrainian, and I'm sure that all the support's coming through from the Ukrainian fans as well. Kill from Malkis and Slyden. He set up so well to get this headshot. No more players towards A. Really tearing them a new one. And this is why I was so confused as to why recognized talent did decide to go toward, go onto Ancient. It's such a strong map for Leo Gaming. They've been so good on it. Starting on the CT side, they're showing just how strong they are. They know just how to play it. They know what they're doing. Recognized talent at the moment, not really showing that they know the same sort of vibe. But Fenny spotted them out in middle as well. Throws the flash in, knows that they're going towards Donut Slade, and he's well positioned as well to pick up more than one kill in this spot. Gets one, gets a second, hoping for the third. Swings into him, does get the third, and well, that's Leo Gaming picking up their 6th of the half. Only Sladen taking damage in that round as well. And hello from the UK as well to you, Bastia Pupkin. Flash comes over to facilitate a push through A, and this is where Leo's aggression maybe does come in just a little bit too much. I'm not sure exactly if this is the right call, considering how aggro they are. It may well allow recognized talent to pick up some early kills, and they do often get flustered when it gets to points like this. They are expending a lot of utility to facilitate this aggression. Actually, I say that. The T side, they've backed away. They've given up A, so take it all back. It's a very good push, and it is well done for them to have gone so aggressive. I believe that's Malkis that's gone just as aggressive. The bomb site seems to be the object of the desire for recognized talent. The flash comes through to a peek on towards ramp. He's not going to catch anything, though. Recognized talent. They've been so quiet so far. Look at them. Just how slow they've been. Dezed hoping to pick something up. Smoked off. The nade doing a lot of damage, but this is it. Siren, look at him. Slowly pushing up. He gets that first kill. And Now they explode onto the A bomb site. The player on long, though. He gets 1, he gets 2, he gets 3. No, Leo Gaming, they've stopped this one in its tracks. Dest, he's the one player left alive, and as low as Slyden and Foban are, there's no way he can win this one with 8 seconds left on the clock. There's no way he can win it with not left alive. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Leo, they played that one perfectly. Recognize talent. No matter how hard they try, they can't do it. Kills as well. I mean, at this point, it's not really fair, is it? Leo Gaming, they're getting so many kills. Honestly, I can hardly commentate on this because this is just a disgrace. Recognize talent, they're falling apart so much. There's nothing that they can do. The quality is just there for Leo Gaming. As a team, as individuals, they are dismantling this T side. And they are really showing just how strong they are. And I should say as well, the map counter at the top isn't showing it. But Leo Gaming, they're 1 map up. They're 1-0 up on the maps. And if they win a second, this is it for recognized talent. This time, engaging in a hearty mid-control with a couple of players towards A. Actually, Slyden round his teammate. Siren gets that kill on Slyden. Malkis needs to be quicker on the trigger to get a kill there. Gets the damage through the wall. You can see the blood on the wall. The 8 bomb site opened up. Dest pushing more aggressively. Siren in a strong spot to get that kill on Fenny as well. I think recognized talent are really in with a chance of winning this one. Almost no chance that this time they can do anything, although Malkis getting that first kill puts it all into doubt. That makes what I'm saying a little bit less certain, especially as Foban picks up that kill in Donut as well. And there's only 3 players left alive. LDN on only 20 HP as well, but time of the essence here. Malkis well positioned to pick up even more kills. There's only 1 player left alive. They get them. The bomb, I don't think there's time, is there? Foban, he needs to be lucky. Oh my god, there's no way! How has that happened? Recognized talent, they lose it again! No! Oh my god. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. How has that happened? Recognized talent. I mean, recognized bloody chokers at the moment. They're absolutely nothing going for them in this matchup. And so disappointing. I thought it was going to be close. The rounds haven't been close at the moment. One team has been so much better than the other. And it starts with Mer getting a kill on short. Siren needs to get this kill on long for this to be even close at this point. Headshot comes through. In the meantime, Slyden gets the kill on the player pushing forward. 3 versus 3. LDN hoping to maybe do a bit more damage than the rest of his team at the moment. The flash comes through. Player on pillar is spotted out. There's not enough damage coming through from Slyden, though. Kind of whiffs just that little bit. Fenny, though, chimes in with a little bit of damage of his own. A 2 versus 3 left. Up for grabs. 2 players left, although in different positions at the moment. That smoke really poorly timed, and the Molotov, or it's down in the wrong position. Lancelot is spraying through. He's not well timed, though. He's not spraying in the right spot. The bomb gets defused. Again, RT. They throw it away. Leo Gaming, they've taken the 10th round. I don't like watching this. I really don't. This is RT's map pick. And I think it shows in the scoreline for some of these players. Dest 1 and 2. Foban, he swings wide. There's a flash. Oh, my word, it gets so much worse. Lancelot drops his AK in that. They're not even watching the Heaven player. He gets another kill. Phobin with 3 for the round. I mean, I don't want to call this one before it's done. But, I mean, it feels like all she wrote already. Recognized talent. They need to get a kill fast for this to be close at this point. Well, they absolutely do not. LDN gives away his position as well. The flash comes through from Mer to try and another kill. He's just peeking in towards his position now. 42 HP, just baiting for his teammate to come in from behind. Getting pushed very aggressively. The player comes through. Mer gets that kill. And Ancient is the pick of recognized talent, yes. And the first map went to Leo Gaming. I should say, it should say at the top that Leo Gaming won the first map. I think it's something that maybe I've got to do manually between the games, but Leo Gaming did win the first map. If they win this one, they've won the best of 3. Leo Gaming's pick was the first map. Ancient is the pick of recognized talent. With only 2 rounds picked up so far, even if they see out this half, this could be it. I mean, 11-4 is going to be a struggle for them. Benny just helping his teammate in middle and making a lot of noise. Mer pushing aggro. Oh my god, LDN. He's not prepped for it. 4 versus 5 already with 30 seconds gone in the round. Make that a 5 versus 3. Make that a 5 versus 2. A 5 versus 1. Oh my god, Phobin. Again, Leo Gaming, and the best that they can hope for is 12-3. Map 1 was won by Leo Gaming. Recognized talent. This could be it in the tournament, and this is not a good way to go out. And I said it was a strange pick from recognized talent. They've got all the information available to them. They can see the maps that have been played. They can watch the demos. They've chosen to go on to Ancient. They've chosen to play their own game. And, well, they're left in between a rock and a hard place at this point. They may well pick up the 3rd round at the end. I should say Leo Gaming won the first map to No Simple. Recognized talent. They've got the A-bomb site at least. Phobin going to need to come in really clutch to win this one for his team. Lancelot holding behind, though. He may well get this kill. He does. But chiming in with one of his own. It's all left on Fenny. They know where he is. He gets 1. He gets 2, actually. He needs to be very lucky here to pick up the last 2. And oh my god, no! Not like this. Not like this. Siren in a 1 versus 1. At least he wins it. My god. 12-3 to finish it off. There was a genuine chance that Leo Gaming were going to win that one. My god. Oh. Ukrainian gods indeed. 12-3. I recognize talent. They need a very good half to win this. I mean, they need to win the half 13-2 to win the map. They need 12-3 in order to take it to overtime. I don't know about you guys, but I would probably bet my life savings on Leo Gaming winning this game. Smokes down in mid as a B-bomb site push starts to come through, actually through window. Trying to play it smart and try and move players over towards B. And, well, smart they are. They have moved players towards B. There's a lot of those recognized talent players, though, holding for a mid push. And it seems like Leo Gaming are going to push that advantage. They are going to be pushing into a number of players in and around this position. And Lancelot starts off the round with a nice headshot on Malchus, who starts just kind of shifting through. Bladen likely feels well positioned to actually get something from this, though. The P250 picked up, but gives away position in doing so. 1 minute left on the clock. LDN's looking the wrong way. Siren, though, he gets 2. His teammate, he gets the trades, although he was probably hoping that he would get a little bit more. Mer just hoping for players to go too aggressive. The bomb, I believe, should go down. No, it's not. Leo Gaming, they don't get the bomb down. Recognized talent. They take it with 4 players left alive. And they continue their streak of doing fairly well on the pistol rounds. I believe they won both of them that we saw. Oh no, actually, no, they didn't. I think actually they've won half of them so far. But still, without the bomb going down, Leo Gaming going to give up this round as well, staying on the Glocks. Gonna have to get very, very lucky to pull anything out of this round, or recognized talent are gonna have to make some very, very big mistakes. This, more than anything, will be used likely just to kind of open up the kind of round a little bit more and hope that we've got a little bit of more, I guess, information more than anything, right? Leo Gaming, more than likely just going to hope to have, you know, an idea as to how recognized talent are playing this map, where they're positioning players, how they're doing things exactly, and maybe try and get the bomb down as well. Yes, position to stop this one. Takes a lot of damage in the meantime, but I don't think he's going to be too mad at that. One player goes down for the CTs on the Glock, but still, M4 is picked up and salvaged. Well, there's literally no chance to win this one, right? Siren pushing forward. He's going to get this kill on the player behind the box. There's no way anything happens other than the kill coming through. And expectedly, Leo Gaming lose it. There wasn't really too much to talk about in that one. Once again, mid-control established very quickly for recognized talent. It's something they've been quite proactive about, is taking that mid-control. Leo Gaming have been completely giving it to them, though, with two players positioned up outside middle and kind of ignoring A at the moment because the CTs haven't been going so aggressively. And a good point brought up in chat there from Banda is that Leo Gaming have won this competition in Season 9. We are, of course, in Season 10 now, so recognized talent really up against it when it comes to this one. Mur trying to take that fight, and the player has been completely penned in. 3 for 2 trades, make that 4 for 1. Recognized talent, they fall apart. There's only one player left alive, and well, he's getting pushed on very aggressively. LDN spotted out in towards the temple, and it props a rotate. Leo Gaming, they say, well, if you're on A, we'll go towards B. There's absolutely no reason to force the issue anymore. Throwing smokes down, playing this one safe and hoping to pick up the 13th round without any sort of trouble at this point. Planted very open as well for a lot of different positions. LDN, there's no chance of him winning this one. And really struggling right now, 4 and 16. I can show you the scoreboard as well. Bear in mind that some of these players are muted on the scoreboard, so it will be a little bit difficult maybe to tell who they are. But I should say it is Saden and Fenny, I believe. Or, no, Foden, sorry. Or Foben. But you can see just how much these players are struggling at the moment. On the CT side, real talent. 12 and 15, 13 and 13, their best players. The rest of them all heavily negative. Oh, genius. Genius move. How do I forget about, yeah, the sanitized player names? My bad. I know about that command. I'm just stupid. But still, you can see just how much the recognized talent players are struggling at the moment. Well, this seems like a wash. Look at that. Leo Gaming, they spray down 4 players on the push. The flash coming over from 1, and Foben, he's hunting 4. He doesn't care that he's low. Either way, I will sanitize those player names for the next matchup that I cast. I always just make a lot of mistakes here. So I don't know who's playing, who they're going to be playing against when they win, guys. Just as we've got a bit of off time, I'll talk about this. But I will say, actually, the next game will be coming up immediately after this one. I believe it'll be on this stream as well. It will not be on the B stream just because of how quick this game has been. So you will see it on this channel at 8 PM. It may well end up on the B stream in the end. It's Esk Gaming playing later, and well, you'll get to see exactly who Leo Gaming will be playing against. If you want a little bit of information about the maps they play and exactly what they're going to be against, you'll see it just on this channel after this, and I will summarize that at the end of this game. Sladen, bring a Molotov in, doesn't actually catch Siren out. Hiding in this corner, playing Those trades with his teammate. No flash comes through. Trades 1 for 1. Coben. Oh, that's so unlucky. Recognized talent even when they're posted up so well. Nothing comes out of it for them. Recognized talent. They're just struggling so much right now. Well, I think Malkus is going to be in charge of throwing both of these smokes. Nope, drops it for a teammate. The smoke short and Fenny likely smoking long. The B bomb site up for grabs in this 3 versus 4 scenario. I believe it's about £900. Cool. Mert. It's that first kill of the round. Long smoked off. Malkus starts pushing through. Bomb goes down. And Leo Gaming, they're going to get that 15th round. Straxy, he saves. The M4 going to prove vital in the last one, but, I mean, I don't know about you guys in chat. But I don't know about you guys in chat, but 10 rounds in a row for recognized talent. I'm not seeing it, really. I don't think we're going to see this. Even with the M4 saved, it's really an uphill battle for them. And with just how strong all these guys have been, I don't really think there's a chance. There certainly isn't a chance when you're seeing Mag 7s and MP9s. It's going to be so difficult for them, and this time Leo Gaming are towards A. 2 players faced off on each other at the top of the map. You can see it on your screen, and Mert, they get such a nice kill to start the round off. Straxy just hoping to maybe catch somebody out on towards the B bomb site, throwing a flash over. See if I can catch what's going on here as Dest gets that kill, pushing forward. Fenny as well, getting one of his own. And I guess I would be surprised now if they did manage to win anything. These recognized talent players, 2 of them left alive. I'm just going to watch Straxy for the rest of the round just because it's the point where it's him versus the world. 2 players left alive. The bomb has gone down. Leo Gaming. Recognized talent really need a miracle for anything to get it, and this may well end up being the last round of the tournament. It is! Leo Gaming, they pick it up. That semi-final goes to them. 16-5 on the second map. Recognized talent's map pick not going the way that they were hoping. And that's it. Recognized talent. They're out the competition, and we are going to be seeing Leo Gaming in the finals. Massive congratulations for them. They outclassed their opponents. They did a great job. Huge congratulations. There's not really all that much more for me to talk about at this point. I mean, realistically, these guys, they just demolished their opponents. I do hope you guys stay tuned. We've got S Gaming versus Thunderflash coming through. I am going to throw up the end screen for Phoenix CS League. There will be another one happening at 8 PM in only 20 minutes, likely a little bit earlier than that because of start again a little bit before that. But before I do go, it is important for you guys just to stay connected using our links down below. Phoenix CS League, if you follow us on Twitter, as well as that. If you're interested in stuff that I do, for whatever reason you're interested about me, I am at Zachara1 on Twitter. You can see that in the stream title, but massive GGs to everybody that's played today. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.